In today's scoop we'll see 5 reasons why India lost the WTC final. India's wait for their first ICC title since 2013 extended after losing the World Test Championship WTC final 2023 to Australia on Sunday. Chasing a mammoth 444-run target, Rohit Sharma and company were bundled out for 234, succumbing to a 209 defeat at the Oval London. It was the second consecutive WTC final that India lost in a span of 4 years. Back in 2021, they lost the inaugural finale to New Zealand by 8 wickets in Southampton. On the other hand, Australia lifted the prestigious mace, becoming the only cricket team to have won all the ICC titles. While the Aussies showcased a clinical performance on a neutral venue, India kept on biting the dust across all 5 days. The decision of bowling first backfired within hours of the commencement of the play. The Pacers had a little success under the clouds, but once they vanished and the sun came out bright, India never had a chance to bounce back. A 251-run stand between Travis Head and Steve Smith, a sturdy bowling attack in both innings and some important cameos from the middle-order batters in the second innings crowned Australia the winners of the ultimate test. 1. Did India misread the conditions? India won the toss and going by the overcast conditions and the grass cover on the track, they straightaway put Australia to bat first. But to their dismay, they couldn't do justice to their decision. Bowling on the wrong length and giving too much room to the opponent batters gradually took the game away from India's grip right on day 1. Even head coach Rahul Dravid admitted that his bowlers could never apply what was actually planned, and ultimately, the team paid a heavy price on the final day of the game. All in all, 2 WTC finals are done and India lost both of them because they couldn't read the conditions well. 2. Benching Ashwin was the biggest blunder. Ravichandran Ashwin not getting a game was something that neither the fans nor experts could digest. Sourav Ganguly said if he was the captain, it would have been hard for him to drop someone like Ashwin, while the likes of Ricky Ponting, Michael Vaughan and several others called it a big mistake. The error was finally realized when Ravindra Jadeja, the only spinner in the lineup, had the least success in the first innings. Ashwin was a must in India's playing 11, given the number of left-handers, 5 to be precise, in the Australian lineup. And what transpired, one of those lefties scored the most number of runs, became the first batter ever to register a ton in a WTC final and bagged the player of the match. 3. Bowlers lagging behind on day 1. Prior to the beginning of the WTC final, Virat Kohli told in an interview that the team adapting to the conditions faster will come out victorious. After 5 days of play, it got easier to decide who did it faster and much better. India took almost a day to realize what they need to do against the likes of Travis Head and Steve Smith. And by the time they did, the Australian pair was 251 runs strong. The weapon to take down Head was a barrage of short balls, but the idea didn't click in time. 4. Top order was flawed by the Aussie attack. Rohit, Gill, Kohli and Pujara, the top 4 stars of the Indian batting lineup that could never shine bright in the WTC final. Though Kohli and Rohit scored in 40s while chasing 444, Gill and Pujara were the least effective. Meanwhile, Pujara disappointed the most. He has been a test stalwart, has had immense success at the Oval for Surrey in the county championship, and even has a great reputation against the Aussies. But his short selections certainly washed it out all. And once the top 4 were back in the hut, barring some resilience from Rahane and Jadeja, nothing worked for India. 5. The absence of Bumrah, Pant and Iyer. If India direly missed someone in the game, then it was Rishabh Pant for sure. The Gabbar encounter in 2021 is an epic example to explain his importance, and the clips of the game surfaced on social media whenever the Indian batters were in trouble. The same was the case with Bumrah, whose absence pinched India a lot. Shreyas Iyer, who smashed a ton on his debut, was also missing, who was rightfully replaced by Rahane, but there was no one to back the veteran batter, especially in the second innings. All these factors will surely compel the Indian team management to revise and rejig their plans going forward. Skipper Rohit Sharma has said that the Indian team is always keen to try something new, but those trials have visibly been ineffective. If you like the today's scoop, Please like it, share it with your friends and subscribe the channel for latest top stories.